Welcome to 1111, which is a segment of my podcast where I talk about a topic for 11 minutes and 11 seconds. Today's topic is actually micro influencers because um I was called one the other day and I had never really realized that that's what I was doing. Obviously, like when you create YouTube and have a podcast and post on Instagram and stuff like and threads, because I do not have Snapchat nor like Twitter or X or Be Real or uh, what's the other apps? TikTok. I never really in my brain processed that I'm low key like a little micro influencer until I was called one, and I was like, oh, okay, lit. I feel like okay. I do consider myself one. I do post certain things that can influence other people's lives, but also like it's under a very little like speck of the internet, which honestly love because hear me out. I feel like micro influencers are like obviously the next best thing because we don't have the extra like pressure of actual influencers that actually get like hate and actually get like insane articles written about them. We don't have that. We're not under like this internet microscope whatsoever. And our supporters or people who watch us or people who like entertain our silly little content ideas, it's always very positive. And I feel like with me, I love to keep it that way. I think this also kind of leads to like instant gratification and like having success with certain things that you do very very fast. I love being able to like have it slow and just connect with you know my few little people that are always like very positive and very cute. I absolutely love that. I genuinely feel like I would be petrified if like thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of people just like we live here, I'm sorry. I hope they're safe though. Bless up, I guess. But I would be extremely petrified if like I was under this huge microscope and like people were constantly just like watching my every single move. I think that would make me feel very like ooh, mainly because I'm a very like private. I feel like my micro influencing is very like secretive Scorpio rising energy. I'm a tad bit more private than a lot. I I genuinely enjoy my privacy, and I genuinely enjoy being able to like show you what I want to show you and show you like certain periods of my life. I think that's amazing, and I feel like that's the way that I want to keep it. Mainly for now. I feel like once I grow more and I'm older and whatever it is, I think I would show more. But I genuinely feel like it's the cutest little thing ever. I have a lot of like mutual little micro influencers, and I'm gonna show you some. So first off, we have John. John is my favorite. Look, this is John. Hold on. I don't know if it's gonna like it will. It's never going to appear on my thing. But if you're on my YouTube watching, his username is John Carreras. He's like the latest like New York micro influencer that I love. Next we have my boy Andy. Their name is Andy Martinez, and they're this like really cool artist, and like they just have like the cutest girlfriend, and they just make the coolest art ever, and they just post really cool things. Obviously, Keo first. Oh my god, this one. Oh my god, Sergio. I love her. She is like, oh my god, oh my god, she's bae. Like Sergio's hi bae. If you're listening or watching to this, or if you're not, whatever it is, I do not put any like pressure on anyone watching anything. But Sergio is like, oh my god. So their username is Puta de Inglewood. Just go to my Instagram and search up Sergio if you don't know how to spell all of that. They're like so sexy, and they just travel everywhere. They're literally going to Brazil next year. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Like I just love keeping up with their life. Like I'm obsessed. Okay. Next we have Sebastian Pereira. They're this like cutesy, like Italian, like very corporate, like just very cute little, New York also. Just love, love, love. Um, Next we have a very like my favorite, like they've come into this like really cool positive light. Star, if you're listening to this or watching this, oh my god, I just eat their shit up all the time. I just love everything that they do. They also have a podcast. She's really cool. She's really cool. Check all these people out. They're all very like queer and brown and just killing the game. I don't know. I just love it. I mean, there's really no game to kill because I feel like there's really no agenda. Like I think micro influencing, there's just no agenda. So it's kind of like everything just falls into what. Oh my god. My other okay. This is not like a micro influencer because they literally just have a business and they post about it. But Sweet Lavender Frankie is their username. They have these amazing cakes, and they just post about it, and like they just have like the cutest little feet ever. This one, I don't know. You can't see. I'm sorry, but Sweet Lavender Frankie. Oh my god, I love Frankie. We've had a book club. I don't know. It's just amazing. Love it, love it, love it. But I feel like we're better, not better, but I feel like this new little vibe of like micro influencers is a tad more like organic and a tad bit more like natural, and just like you kind of just get what you get, and like there's no agenda, there's no like overproduced like ads and stuff, or like doing things just for the money of it. I feel like eventually we'll probably get there. Who cares? Who knows? Whatever. But what I do love is, I feel like for me, at least personally, it's more so of like a time capsule. I think mainly that's why. Sorry, I was swimming and my hair is crazy, but I mainly do it as a time capsule. Like, I love the thought of like having recorded, or saved anything of my life, and now I have like some of my 18, 19, and 20s recorded on different platforms that I can just go back and listen to, or like have my kids or have my whoever it is just go back and listen to. Like the other day I was talking to my trainer. I was like, if my mom, because he was kind of asking me about my mom and I's relationship, and I was like, it's very good. I feel like sometimes when your mother is Mexican, you don't have this level of relationship that certain people have with their mothers. Like, I've heard people be like, my mother's my best friend. I tell my mother everything. Cannot be me. That is not me. I do tell my mom certain things, and I do, confide in her with certain things, but not with everything and all of my secrets, or like all of the things that I tell you. And so I was like, if my mom watched my YouTube videos or like listened to my podcast, which she subscribed, but she doesn't watch them, like she doesn't care, and it's fine, I don't care. But if she actually watched them or listened to them, she would actually learn so much about me that she would be very surprised. But I think that's something beautiful to kind of go back to and like be like, oh, Manny was there in a certain time, or Manny's mindset was there at a certain time, or Manny's goals were that at a certain time. I feel like it's just very time capsule-y vibes, and like very like, this was Manny when he was 20. Like, I don't know. I genuinely love the idea, and I feel like I'm kind of like pitching the idea of you to become a micro influencer. So kind of like, why not? Like, stop paying attention to the numbers and just start posting. Like, start posting whatever you want, and if that's what you like, then that's what you like. And like, you can stop posting and just regroup yourself and rebrand yourself anytime you want. There's no pressure at all, and I think that's beautiful and amazing. You also really connect with certain people. Like, I've built these like really good connections with the people that I mentioned with you, because they're just really cool and lit. I don't know. Like, I just love being able to like just enjoy their content, or even if it's not like extreme, thought out content, and it's just like random close friend stories. I love it. I absolutely adore it. Please post more of it. I am obsessed with it. And I genuinely feel like micro influencers are, they're just taking over the world. Like, please, everyone should have a podcast. Everyone should be able to just spit out what they're thinking of, and just like, also, if you're watching this on YouTube, I'm trying to grow my beard. I'm not going to shave until my mommy gets back from her vacations. And like, so far it's been so itchy, like in the bottom, but like, I want to see if I can fill in my beard. Like, I really want to see that. But yeah, as I was saying, micro influencers taking over the world. I think they're the next best thing. I feel like it's a great, because you do not have the pressure. And like, honestly, if you get anything poppin', girl, the world's your oyster, you know? Like, there's nothing to lose but everything to gain, I feel. You know? I feel like this is a new way to, like, just put yourself out there, and if you get discovered, you get discovered, or if not, like, you know, you still have a time capsule. Like, there's absolutely nothing to lose and everything to gain, which is something very cool. There's also nothing to gain. There's nothing to lose and nothing to gain, or everything to gain, or everything, you know? Like, it's really up in the air. Like, it's ooh, like, kind of silly, but you know, just, or maybe don't even post and don't have social media and just be out in the grid. I love that. I genuinely feel like when I'm like 25, I'm gonna be off the grid and just like, maybe not 25. I feel like, I don't know, because, oh my god, I don't know, because there's the anyways, love you. Bye, be safe.